for the help for the CERT adult volunteers that came. We appreciate your help very much. And for all of the actors, thank you for taking time out of your day to help us with this. And then all of the Teen CERT responders. I mean, so cool that you're taking this class, that you're learning these skills that you can use for the rest of your life. Hopefully there won't be a huge disaster in your lifetime, but there very well may be. I mean, we have a very high risk of an earthquake, of a large earthquake, and so you now have some of those basic skills to help yourself, to help your family, or your classmates, or your neighbors. So that's really cool, and I'm proud of you for taking those steps to learn these skills. So.
That's for sure. Everybody's coming asking a million questions, don't know what to do. Just sitting there like,
And you know, in a real disaster, it's probably going to be like that wherever we are. I mean, that really might happen where people are like, what do I do? What do I do? And then you're going to do your best to help give people guidance. In a big disaster, if you can give someone a job or give them something to do, that will help if they feel like they're helping the situation. That will help manage the situation as well as help their psychological recovery too. So, I mean, I would come at you, everybody was coming at you, and you made decisions, and you in some ways won it, but that's what we have to do. And you made really good decisions. I thought you did a great leadership role. Really good job.
What did you do about personnel? How did you shift them around?
well, first we came in with the fire squad, and the fire squad, there was no fires, so we had to split them up, and half of them went to search and rescue, and half of them went medical.
Oh, okay, good.
Great decision.
Yeah, great.
But I think with a bit more practice and all that, I think we do better, but I think we actually did very good for the first time, so.
Good.
That's all I really have to say, that we
Yeah.
actually did pretty good, so.
One of our locks didn't have a blanket and there wasn't enough holding the blanket, so we just improvised and picked them all up and picked her up and carried her in there.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of scary, huh? Because you really don't want to drop somebody.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
got some close calls there, we almost dropped her.
Yeah, yeah. So think about that if you do this drill again, or what you might be able to really improvise with in terms of a blanket or something that you could use for a stretcher.
There was a lot of confusion in the beginning, but after I think people just kind of started going with what people were being told to do. And I think by the end, we were pretty sure what we were supposed to do. And I thought it was
Good. And so in the beginning, a lot of confusion. That's really normal also in these big disasters, so that's normal. And you were able to overcome that confusion and that chaos and organize yourself into teams and into, search patterns and into groups to help lift and carry people and move people. So yeah, it really did seem to come together, didn't it? Yeah, good. Thank you.
Having the patience to deal with the obnoxiousness of whether I want to be treated, whether I not want to be treated, whether I'm yelling in your ear, instead of being impatient with me, you're already who treated me, was very patient in keeping me, trying to keep me calm, so to speak.
So greens were really hot. Yay.
I felt like I was ordered around really clearly and directly.
And you were a victim?
I was a green victim.
A green victim, okay.
And I felt I was able to help really well because they directed me very, very easily.
So you were put to work?
Yeah.
Oh, very good. That's awesome. Good. Okay, so it sounds like a lot of the Greens were kind of put to work and given jobs. That's a good idea.
Really frightening.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Something like internal bleeding, we weren't really sure how to treat.
Yeah, we don't really learn how to treat internal bleeding, and we don't really know if there is internal bleeding, but yeah, that's not a certain thing, is it? So then we have to just do our best to stabilize them, and then you feel a little bit helpful, because you want to do more for them, huh? Yeah.
Hi, Kaisa. Hi. Kaisa was here with a pencil stuck in her leg, and they put her on a chair, a good chair like that, a good, strong, solid chair, and two people very easily carried her out. That was the first thing I saw that was done really, really well. The other thing that I just want to say to everyone, that you cleared this building, I was keeping my watch going, you cleared this whole building and triaged everyone in 20 minutes.
That's awesome.
Think about that.
And I told you not to rush too, and so that's really cool.
Yeah, so there's a lot of good things that were done there. You always have room for improvement, obviously. But, you said something earlier on that, we talked about Cascadia, but there's lots of disasters. There's flood disasters. You're going to see a disaster in your life. It's almost guaranteed. Everything from terrorism to, even pandemic flus and things like that. There are things you need to prepare for and think about. And then, of course, there's always the zombie apocalypse. So, you know, you gotta be ready for all this stuff. But you guys did a great job, and I can't say enough how much I appreciate the fact that you're doing this, because Dave Clark's getting older, and and so am I. And you know, there's going to be people that has to take our position someday, and this is really a good place to start.
I saw some really good work today, and I wanted to say one thing. How many of you were kind of scared and forgot a lot of things and felt sort of like inadequate? Anybody like that? If you felt that way, I want you to know it's so normal. And even as adults, when we do this for the adult classes, it is very scary for them. The first time they come into a room with all that screaming, it's almost overwhelming. And you all did good. You did good. I wanted to say Cole. Is Cole? Where is Cole? Yes, Cole. So Cole, I thought you did really good. Even though you had everybody coming at you once, I didn't see you rattled. I didn't. And I think that's, you know, once an incident commander shows being rattled and like, oh my God, I don't know what to do, then people lose confidence in you, and I didn't see that in you. I saw confidence, and you always were calm. Yes, that's good.
Yeah, that's true. I noticed that too. You had a very calm confidence about you.
So another thing I saw is when the search and rescue came in, you did do that go right, stay right. And when we staged actors, we put tricks in there. And so we had a brother-sister team over here, and the brother came and tried to distract you from your go right, stay right. And twice he came, and both times you didn't get distracted. And I tell you, I've never seen the adult team not get distracted. So you learned, you did great. I was so impressed. Your lips and carries were really quick. I was watching you trying to think, what as adult certs, what would we do to improvise to do lift and carries if we didn't have blankets? And, you know, I thought that you all did really good. I know you did better than we could have, and so you did it quickly. And I know, I heard Mrs. Graves say, wow, I finished quick. I didn't know we were going to be done this soon. And that's because you all worked as a team and quickly. And I was so impressed with that. The other thing I saw was lots of greens, and I did see you putting a lot of greens to work. And that's so important, because when you're scared, as long as you have a job, it's so much easier to not be scared. And you learned a lot. So I think, in summary, what you learned today was probably more than you've learned all semester long. It's like drinking through a fire hydrant today. And everything that happened to you today, everything you did, is going to be such an enriching experience in your life. And I'm so proud of all of you for taking this CERT class. Honestly, I cannot be more proud of all of you. Really.
You may not have the thoughts right now, but sometimes, you know, you think of something when you're in the shower, and you have those afterthoughts, almost like an aftershock. And so pay attention to that, because there will be some learning in that.
I think we had the best group of actors we've ever had.
Yes, I agree.
You have knowledge to do the right things safely and quickly, and that will last you the rest of your life, and that is a true gift. So thank you for taking these classes, thank you for all the practice you've been doing, and for what you have learned. And
I was impressed because there was such chaos, and those of us who've done this before have encountered this kind of thing before. And it's what I can say is that it is very unnerving initially, but if you practice this going forward, you'll find that you do automatically what you need to do. And so what I'd like to encourage is that people continue with CERT or volunteering with the fire department or with the Red Cross or anything like that, that are emergency response areas, because this will come much more easily, and it's a very, very gratifying thing.
I've known Mr. Rasmussen for, I'm not sure how many years, but he is an extraordinary man, and he handles this class with skill, and he really cares about it. It's not just a job. I really hope that you all appreciate how lucky you are, because not many of the schools have this opportunity. You are really lucky, so I hope we all give Mr. Rasmussen a hand.
Thank you for those kind words. Okay, I've been through 7 or 10 of these, all right? And let me talk about the standout difference of this disaster simulation for the others. 3 areas popped out to me. Our adaptability, really the play of our victims, and our ability to come together, work together, and make it happen right at the end. All right, so let me back up. Adaptability. A lot of things changed last minute. And we had the leaders in the class that could step up, direct everybody who's been working on being a follower, said, aha, I know how to do that. What do you want me to do? And they jumped in and got it done. The actors, because we had so many, we ended up with a lot of greenies, and we like greenies. And I'm saying that might have been part of the reason we were able to move people so fast. Not only with the CERT team knowing how to do it, but Brandon over there, he said, well, he said, I just was ready to help, and these people told me what to do. And I could jump in there and get it done. So, and lastly, your ability to work together. I don't know of a team that has even come close to being cleared with that many victims in 20 minutes. That has got to be a record by far and away, hard to be beaten again. And I'm saying that is as a result of your pulling together as teams. Now, you know, we practice that all year. And I heard Cole say, yeah, sometimes in the class we're really not working together. You know, not like we did today. But at least you had the opportunity to see how that is when you're working together and how good it can be. And when you're not working together, how bad that can be. And really take that on into the rest of your life. From age 65, I will tell you that the people that learn how to work together, they prosper. And the people that find the little reasons to nitpick at each other and find fault, they don't. And it is that easy. And I hope you learn that you got to have a leader. You got to have somebody that's going to step up there and do it. And you got to have followers that make a good organization. And I think you did that very well. Give yourself a big hand.
They worked well together and they were adaptable. I saw so many good attitudes. I didn't hear anybody saying, oh, I don't want to do that, or, you know, I just, there was a willingness. Everybody just jumped in, pitched in, and got it done. And wherever they were asked to go or told to go, or I just thought it was amazing. I think you guys have a lot of maturity for your age, and I'm very impressed. I'm proud of you, and well done.